So we have 24 kids over 40 total. So that's the first one, because we want all the ones that are equivalent. Now we need to see if we can simplify anything. Well, we can divide an 8 out of this. So we get 3 to 5. Well, that's on there as well. We can divide a 6 out. Or no, I was wrong. We can divide a 4 out. So we get 6 to 10, which is on there. Okay, keep going with that. That's 3 to 5. So those are the three that it would be. 24 to 40, 3 to 5, 6 to 10. Those are the three. It's all about simplifying. Okay, number 5. A museum recorded that it had 988 visitors in 4 hours. What is the unit rate in visitors per hour? So 988 visitors over 4 hours. To get a unit rate, we want a 1 on the bottom. So if we want 1 on the bottom, we're just going to divide by 4. So 988 divided by 4 is 247. So letter B. Number 7, we're filling in the ratio table. So we have 15 to 330, 23 to blank, and we got to find these other ones. So they give us this first one here. We have to figure out how they're getting from 15 to 330. So basically, you're just got to divide. 330 divided by 15. So we're multiplying these each by 22. So to get, if we start with this one, we're going to multiply by 22. So 23 times 22 is 506. Now we have to go the opposite way because we start on the right side. So now we have to divide by 22. And you get 25. And then again, since we're going the opposite way, we got to multiply. So 36 times 22 is 792. And number 8, Miss Patel drove 165 miles in 3 hours. If she continues driving at the same speed, how many miles will Miss Patel drive in 7 hours? So we set up our proportion, 165 miles over 3 hours, and we're wanting to go to 7 hours. Okay, so how are we getting from 3 to 7? Well, that's times what am I doing? So 7 divided by 3 doesn't work out. So we have to simplify this. So we're going to divide by 3 to make it easier on us. So 165 divided by 3. Now we have 55 over 1 hour. Well, 1 times 7 equals 7. So we got to do the same thing up here, times 7. 55 times 7 is 385 miles in 7 hours. Sometimes you have to simplify first to make things easier for you. So number 9, Pablo uses 13.5 cups of flour to make 6 batches of muffins. How many cups of flour does he use per batch? So basically you're just finding the unit rate. So we have 13.5 cups over 6 batches. So if we want to just figure out what it is per batch, you just divide by the number on the bottom. Well, that's 6. So 13.5 divided by 6, 2 and 25 cups of flour. 2.25. Okay, number 10. Melinda earns $48 for every 3 lawns she mows in the neighborhood. So she's getting $48 for 3 lawns. She wants to buy a skateboard that costs $208, including tax. How many lawns will Melinda have to mow if she wants to spend that much money? Well, $48, 3 lawns. We want to make $208. We need to know how many lawns that's going to be. So we got to figure out how we're getting from $48 to $208. So it doesn't work out perfectly because it's going to be like 4.333. So that's my clue that we need to simplify before we multiply anything. So we can actually divide a 3 out. So this becomes 1. This is 16. Now we do 208 divided by 16 and we get times 13. So then we got to do times 13. 13 lawns. So if the numbers don't work, they don't go in there evenly, multiplying it out, simplify, then we'll multiply it out. So number 11, Kaya recorded the distance she rode on her bike for 4 different workouts. She rode the same number of kilometers per hour during each workout. So this is the one that's included. So the number of hours was 1.5, and then she rode 30 kilometers. So we got to figure out what it is for each hour. So 30 divided by 1.5 would be 20. So if she does 10, this would be half a mile, or half an hour. 2 hours, 40. And then for 70, she's going for that'd be 2.5. Okay, and so how many kilometers did Kaya ride per hour? Well, if it's half an hour, she goes 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers for 1 hour.